Hi, it's Brian Burns, and I'm the host of the Brutal Truth About Sales and Selling podcast. Sales and the future of sales. Recently, Back to the Future, they had projected 30 years from 1985 to 2015. Remember the flying cars? Well, that didn't come true. Or the hoverboard, that kind of came true with the Segway. But a lot of things have changed, and the future of sales, I think, is misunderstood. I think too many people are calling the demise of sales, thinking that all these sales jobs are going to go away. We're all going to be replaced by browsers and kiosks. And the thing is, they're partially true. I think at the bottom end, we will be replaced by browsers and kiosks. Store clerks, stockbrokers, travel agents, anything that you can buy online without human intervention or help will be bought online without human intervention and help. And I think people make a huge mistake when they think of sales here, that there are active buyers, and those active buyers are going to go out and find things on the internet and make a decision based off of recommendations, reviews. And that part, probably true. But there's the bigger market, the real market for our products and services are from people that don't know they even exist, that don't know the pain even exists, the latent buyer, the person who doesn't even know they have the problem yet. This is the real sales. This is where the real future of selling is. I remember back 20 years ago, 25 years ago, everyone thought the whole software industry was going to consolidate, like the auto industry did, into three major players. Well, look around. Everyone's got a software company now. Everyone's building an app. Everyone's got a website. Everyone's doing something. And you know what? They all need salespeople. Everybody needs salespeople. Why? Because we're all trying to sell something to somebody and to many people. And we all mistakenly might believe that all we have to do is write a blog, do a podcast, put a YouTube channel up, and the world will come flocking to us. And 99.999999999% of the people who do that realize it doesn't work. And what happens is we see the 0.00000000001% that does work, and we think that's the norm. So everyone's kind of thinking the number of sales jobs is just going to go away. It's just going to go fall from the floor. And I think it is at the very low end. At the very customer service low end, those jobs are going to disappear. They're going to go online. They're going to be outsourced, and they're not going to be commissioned. So in a sense, they're not going to be sales jobs. They're going to be replaced by kiosks. And as I say, they're going to replace idiot cashiers with poorly designed idiot kiosks. And you got to wonder, it's like, who designed these things? They must have talked to the stupid people behind the counter to design these things instead of anyone actually trying to use these things. But the thing is, they're still better than the people. So what's going to happen in the middle of this sales market? What is probably thought of as the B players, the mid-market of sales careers at reasonably good companies making really reasonably good salaries. These jobs there's going to be a lot of them. There's going to be plenty of them. And there's going to be a division of labor, an assembly line approach. There's going to be the people who put on the doors, the people who put on the tires, the people who paint the antenna, the people who screw on this and screw on that. The problem is it's going to be specialized, and all but a few are going to make money. It's not going to be as lucrative as it is today. The real opportunity is at the high end of sales, the outside, selling business to business, as it is today. Because the premise is there's not enough of those people because it's too highly skilled. And there's no real way of training those people because there's no real training course. Because the people who know how to do it are the magicians, the people who can pull the rabbit out of the hat. And you know what? It does look like magic until you learn the tricks. And what I'm here to do is help you learn those tricks. But you got to want to learn them. Okay? It's going to look like magic, witchcraft, mayhem, and mischief. But once you learn it, you can do it. And you'll have to practice. The first time you try it, it won't look like a trick. It'll look like there was a rabbit in your hat all the time. After a couple hundred times, it'll look like you created a rabbit. And the real opportunity, the real future in selling, where all the money is, where all the jobs are going to be at the very high end. Being able to create big deals out of air, being able to go into companies and change the way they do things, not helping somebody along their journey, not servicing the customer, but really bringing an opportunity to them, having them understand the value of it, working the whole organization and getting the most amount of value or money for the value that you bring. That's what I'm all about here. Check out the podcast, The Brutal Truth About Sales and Selling, if you're interested in this. If you're not, and you want to be a kiosk, that's up to you. Brutal Truth About Sales and Selling on iTunes and Stitcher Radio, publishing twice a week. Check it out.